Hi Virgo, how's it going? I hope you're doing wonderful today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. If any of your cards come out reversed, it means you're getting extra protection from spirit. People can show up in your reading, kings, queens, knights, pages. They either represent you, people in your life, or situations in your life. And if you get a lot of major arcanas, that means it's going to be a big reading. Okay, the cards are jumping out now, so let's maybe start pulling them. And I'm also going to pull one oracle card from the energy oracle deck. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo today, please? Their current situation, the moon reversed, what's crossing them or what they're celebrating, Two of Wands, their foundation, Nine of Swords, their past, Page of Pentacles reversed, their immediate future, the Sun, nice, the outcome they desire most, the Empress, how they see themselves, the Hermit reversed. That's just my little Jack Russell in the background making noise. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles for your environment or how others see you. Your hopes and fears are Ten of Wands reversed. And the outcome, if all is to remain as is, you have the Fool reversed. Okay. And now your oracle card. Spirit, can I have one oracle card for this reading for Virgo? One oracle card, please, Spirit, for Virgo for this reading. One message. So the message with this is happy family. Beautiful. Well, look at that message at the very end, okay? So let's go through all your cards. We'll do the first one here is the moon. It came out reversed, so extra protection. This card represents your current situation, Pisces energy. So this card is about, again, it's a general reading, so just take how it resonates. This card is saying that your anxiety is subsiding. You have confusion. There's been some misinterpretation. This is a card of self-deception, blocked intuition, inner confusion. It can represent fear or a release of fear. It's a card of deception, anxiety, repressed emotions, some kind of misunderstanding. It's a card of clarity. Either you have clarity or you need clarity. It's a card of understanding. It's a card of inner confusion. Some of you are regaining composure. It's a card of truth. But yeah, confusion. Spirit is saying that you need to release fear. It represents a release of fear, or you are releasing fear or fearing something, anxiety, some kind of deception or self-deception, some kind of misunderstanding. So let's keep going and we'll see. And then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or what you're celebrating is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands came out upright. The Two of Wands is represented by Aries energy. This card says you're planning for your future. You're taking the first step. You're taking risks. Just remember your last card is the Fool. It'll have something to do with this, but it came out reversed. But we'll get to that. This card is that you're taking risks. You're making progress. You're looking at your options. For some of you, This card can represent overseas travel. It can represent that looking at two different paths. It's a card of cooperation. It's a card of thinking, that saying the grass is always greener on the other side. No, it's greener where you water it. You're planning for the future. You're making decisions. Card is leaving home, leaving something comfortable. Some of you are bored. It's a card of boredom, a lack of contentment. It's a card of discovery. For some of you, you're deciding to stay or go. This card is telling you to rest after working hard, have patience, trust. It's a card of withdrawal, detachment, restlessness. But trust is coming up again, Virgo. Spirit is bringing up trust again. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. But yeah, boredom, suddenly leaving. It's a card of wanderlust. Planning for the future, making decisions. It can represent business partnerships. And then your foundation message is Nine of Swords. The basis of your situation or foundation. This is a hard card to get. The Nine of Swords is about anxiety, sleepless nights, insomnia. It's a card of Gemini, being at your breaking point, feeling hopeless, suffering from depression, being overwhelmed with guilt, regret, or remorse, focusing on the past. Deep unhappiness, nightmares, isolation. Fear is coming up again, Virgo. That's why Spirit is saying you got to trust. Fear is coming up again. Negativity, worry, anxiety, doubt, having a troubled conscience, isolation, not being able to cope with life or face life, mental anguish. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Write that down. This too shall pass. Okay? Let's just keep going. The fourth card is the Page of Pentacles, and it came out reversed. This is either you, someone in your life, or a situation. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Page of Pentacles reversed is, again, just take how it resonates and just ignore the rest. The Page of Pentacles is someone who's living an unhealthy lifestyle, is procrastinating, someone who, there's a lack of commitment here, someone who is failing or dropping out of something, school. The Page of Pentacles reverses maybe someone you're dealing with, or maybe someone you had to deal with in your past. They're immature, greedy, an underachiever, lazy. There's a lack of progress, a lack of common sense. They're rebellious, unfocused, foolish, irresponsible, unfaithful. It can represent missed chances or not taking advantage of opportunities, poor prospects, not following through, a lack of goals, feeling frustrated, someone who's disloyal. But what's coming up very soon is the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck. That's why Spirit is saying just trust. Just trust. The Sun is all about positivity, joy, truth. Truth is coming up again. Truth is coming up again. Joy, freedom, opportunity, self-expression. This is a card of good luck. It's a card of clarity again. Spirit's bringing up clarity again, having clarity or needing clarity. Good health if you haven't been feeling well. This is a card of confidence, courage, fun, warmth, celebrating, joy, success, enlightenment. For some of you, it can be pregnancy. And you have the Empress here, and she's pregnant in the picture. Yeah, the outcome you desire most in your situation is the Empress. The Empress is Venus energy, fertility, nurturing, creativity, abundance, the divine feminine, pleasure, motherhood, balance, nature, contentment, pleasure, pregnancy, harmony. This is what you want, the outcome that you desire the most in your situation. How you see yourself, you have the Hermit card, and it came out reversed. So extra protection from Spirit. The Hermit reversed this is you showing up in your reading, Virgo. This is your self-image, how you see yourself, lonely, isolated, like you've lost your way. Some of you are being a recluse, being antisocial, isolation. Some of you are being reclusive, paranoid, restrictive. You're withdrawing. You're paralyzed by fear. There's the fear again. You have to ask your angels and guides to help you, and you have to ask God to help you. Reach out to someone that you trust and respect too. Some of you, this is a card of rejection, returning to society. For some of you are returning to society. But you're not alone. Don't think like that. And then your environment is, because you got the happy family card, your environment or how others see you and your situation is the Nine of Pentacles. Again, Virgo energy. Your environment, you're going to be rewarded for your efforts. This is a card of self-sufficiency, having a sense of achievement. Again, this is a card of abundance, luxury, financial independence. For some of you, it's retirement, enjoying the fruits of your labor. This card is about riches, windfall, wealth, independence, achievement, maturity. It's a card of contentment and self-control. Being rewarded for all your hard work. It's a card of material gain. Being self-reliant, having self-discipline. Okay? Pleasure. Some of it, pregnancy, birth is coming up again. Pregnancy is coming up again. Birth. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation is the Ten of Wands, reversed. Ten of Wands is represented by Sagittarius. So this card is about shouldering too much responsibility, feeling like you're doing it all, being really stressed out, burnt out, not being able to delegate, failure to delegate or can't delegate, collapse, breakdown, not feeling like you're not up to the challenge, or having no stamina. Or some of you feel like you're working hard but you're getting nowhere. You're learning to say no, or Spirit is telling you to learn to say no. Okay? This is a card of release, carrying the burden. For some of you, you're shirking your duties and responsibilities, feeling duty bound, feeling like there's too much responsibility and stress, feeling like there's insurmountable problems. This is a card of being overstressed, collapsed, doing it all. Delegate, delegate, delegate is what Spirit is saying. And then the outcome, if all is to remain as is the Fool. I mentioned this in the very beginning. This is a Uranus energy. This is a card of being naive, gullible, vain. It's a card of apathy, being careless, foolish, being taken advantage of, holding back, taking a risk, being reckless, being inconsiderate. There's a lack of fun, a lack of hope, a lack of faith. Spirit's telling you, you gotta have faith for sure. Oh yeah, believe that God is gonna take care of everything. Don't ever doubt that, ever, okay? Foolishness, carelessness, and then your Oracle card is number 4, Happy Family. I love this. Closeness, fun, and caring. The rainbow over the happy family portends a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and frivolity that a friend or family experience can bring. The value that you find in a truly loving relative or friend brings a higher vibration to your life force. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. And if you're single, this card could indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card could also signify a celebration coming up, like a wedding, an anniversary, or a birthday party. So just enjoy, Spirit is saying. Okay? The affirmation is, I open myself to a new and deeper experience of family, and I am ready to see greater happiness there. I know that I am the loving family that I need. That's your reading, Virgo. I hope you receive some insider guidance from these messages today. Thank you so much for letting me channel them for you. I'm really grateful. I'm sending you lots of love and strength, okay? Take good care. I'll see you next time. Bye.